Australian cybersecurity officials are investigating at least one ransomware case here, which could be linked to the weekend's global attack. The Minister assisting the Prime Minister on cybersecurity, Dan Tehan, has told Sky News that it involves an Australian business, not hospitals or the government. He's urging all businesses to update their computer systems.
Now, this is another wake-up call to every departmental head, to every organisational head. When you go into work tomorrow, make sure your systems have been updated, make sure they've been upgraded, and make sure your Chief Information Officer is right on top of this. And if you're worried or concerned, speak to the Australian Cybersecurity Centre.
Britain's health system was one of the hardest hit by hackers, but has since recovered. More than 90 countries around the world affected, including Spain, the US and Russia.
We still don't know who hacked into the NHS, but we do know someone who's done it before. This teenage hacker broke into NHS servers around 3 months ago, but instead of asking for a ransom, he gave them advice.
Reported it to the department in the NHS, and within 12 hours they got back to me, and I worked with one of the system administrators behind the website to play a part for the vulnerability.
What details did you have access to on that particular NHS system?
So I would have been able to read anything that's hosted on the server, so it could have been virtually anything that they were hosting.
So it was quite a serious hack then?
Yeah, it was definitely extremely serious.
This is the website that the hacker gained access to. We've hidden its identity to protect his. We can't be sure whether or not it was affected by this latest cyber attack, but we do know that it's part of an NHS trust that was. The hacker says his work undoubtedly helped protect the site he got into, but according to him and others, the NHS as a whole was a sitting duck.
I found the first vulnerability within the first hour. I mean, the problem with the NHS is there's so many websites that they run. It's extremely difficult to maintain them all. In my experience, a lot of their websites are vulnerable to a basic web application attacks, which have been around for years. So the security is definitely not the best it could be.
This hacker says the attack wasn't sophisticated. He also thinks the timing of it is strange. It's coincided with the cryptocurrency Bitcoin being at a near all-time high against the US dollar, but the hackers won't benefit from that.
I think it's a lack of understanding. I mean, it doesn't make sense why they would do that, because if they were after money, then it would have made more sense to demand the actual Bitcoin amount rather than the USD amount.
Whilst the villains behind this crisis remain hidden, many heroes have appeared. NHS staff have been praised for their handling of the situation, and so-called white hat hackers have rallied around online to help stop the spread of the virus. For many, this hack was simply wrong.
I think it's extremely dangerous what they've done. I mean, people's lives are literally at risk.
It's not something you'd think of doing then?
No, I definitely wouldn't go this low. I mean, it's just sad, really.
No doubt NHS systems will have to change after this. And even once defences are fully in place, more needs to be done to encourage hackers to help the health service, instead of holding it to ransom. Joe Tidy, Sky News.